All right, let's talk about something that gets every single one of us, the comfort zone. You know, that place that feels so safe. Well, today, we're going to tear that idea apart. We'll look at how that safety might be the very thing holding you back, and I'll give you a real, practical blueprint to break free and actually start growing. So let's start with a big question, a really important one. Think about your comfort zone. You probably think of it as, a good thing, right? A safe space. But what if it's not? Seriously, what if that feeling of being comfortable is actually just the feeling of being in a cage that's stopping you from becoming who you're meant to be, and you don't even see the bars? And boom, here it is. This is the big idea for today. Staying in your comfort zone is like living in a cage. Just let that sink in for a second. This one idea, it changes everything. It flips the script. Suddenly, comfort isn't this cozy little sanctuary. Nope, it's a prison we build for ourselves, and it's keeping us from the life we actually want. So, let's take a closer look at what this cage is all about. Okay, first up, the comfort zone cage. I mean, it's a powerful idea, right? But to get out of a trap, you've got to know you're in it. So let's pull back the curtain and see what this thing really is. This is so important. Look at this. On one side, you've got the promise of the comfort zone. It tells you you'll get safety, ease, predictability, and I mean, who doesn't want that? Sounds great, right? But then you look at the other side, the reality. And what do you get? Stagnation, limitation, and let's be honest, an average life. That promise is a total illusion. The reality, well, that's the price you pay for staying put. All right, so if comfort is the problem, what's the solution? Well, it's all about why discomfort equals growth. It might sound a little backward, but stick with me. This is the secret key to everything. So how do we even begin to handle discomfort? The tool you need is something called a growth mindset. And look, this isn't about pretending you're not scared. Not at all. It's about changing how you see the scary stuff. It's believing that you're not just stuck with the abilities you have right now. It's knowing you can get better with hard work. When a challenge pops up, you don't see it as a threat. You see it as a chance to level up. That right there, that's the key that unlocks the cage door in your mind. And wow, this chart just lays it all out, doesn't it? It couldn't be clearer. Look at that first bar. When you're in the zone, your potential for growth is, well, it's practically zero. It's flat. But the second you step outside, whoosh, it just skyrockets. All the good stuff, the big wins, the real self-improvement, it all happens in that space just beyond what feels easy. Okay, so we get the why, we know we need to get out. But how? That's what this is all about. This isn't just some nice idea. We're talking about your actual blueprint for freedom, a real plan you can use like right now. Here we go. The 3-step escape plan. It's super simple. Step 1, identify your cage. You have to get real with yourself. Where exactly do you feel stuck? Step 2, embrace discomfort. Find one small thing that feels just a little scary, a little challenging. And then, step 3, and this is the most important part of all, take one step. Do that one small thing, today. Not tomorrow, today. Because, talking about it is great, but action is what actually turns the key. But, of course, it's not always that easy, is it? There's a reason we stay in that cage. There's a guard at the door, and its name is fear. So let's talk about overcoming the fear of change. Let's go face that guard. So I want you to just pause here for a second and really ask yourself this. What's holding you back? I mean, really, be honest. What's the thing that stops you? Because just naming that fear, that takes away so much of its power. So what is it for you? And hey, if you're not sure, chances are it's one of these. These are the big ones, the common fears that build the bars for almost everyone. The fear of failing, the fear of what other people will say, the fear of just not being good enough. Sound familiar? The most important thing to see here is that you're not alone. We all feel this. These fears are totally normal. But, and this is a big but, they don't have to run your life. Which brings us to the final part. It all boils down to this. Choosing freedom over comfort. See, it's not about waiting for the fear to magically go away, because it won't. It's about making a choice, right here, right now. Just read that. The life you deserve is waiting on the other side of comfort. I mean, think about that. Everything you truly want, more success, more fulfillment, that feeling of real growth, it's all out there. It's not a fantasy, it's real. But here's the catch. It's not inside your comfort zone. It just isn't. It's waiting for you, right on the other side of that one uncomfortable step. You just have to decide to go get it. So there you have it. You have the blueprint. You understand the mindset. The lock is picked. The cage door is literally swinging open right now. The only thing left is for you to walk through it. So the question is simple. What's your first step?